S7S8 this morning, over.
Yeah, you're a good S8, but your audio sounded a little muffled. Are you doing something different?
No.
Maybe it's just conditions, but yeah, you're a good S8 in here. WA6LJS.
Morning, Bill. WPWLD, K4YDB. Good signal here. Consistent. Yeah, I heard what John heard. It might have been just the atmosphere or something just there for a second, but you sound fine now.
Okay, thank you, Bob. W2WLD.
K4YDB, standing by for Flyers Club.
Morning, Willie. KJ5BWB, WA6LJS. You're good 5-9 in here.
Well, good morning, John. WA6LJS, KJ5BWB. You're about the same here. Swinging just a little past the line on vocal peaks. Good signal this morning.
Roger. Yeah, I hope we'll have good conditions. WA6LJS, standing by for the Flyers, top of the hour.
Yes, sir. It's been wonderful conditions. Absolutely wonderful. DX has been going pretty well on 20 meters. I ended up picking up Brazil yesterday. So, my third Brazil, but it's the first one on CW. So, things are lining up. So, WA6LJS, KJ5BWB.
Roger. Yeah, that's pretty good. I haven't been working DX for the last few months. I'll have to get back into it because the bands are doing pretty good now. WA6LJS, standing by for the Flyers.
That was K4YES, I believe. It sounded good. Here in Belton, Texas, you're like a S5, readable, but a little low.
Hey, we're coming back to you in K4DRB. November 4, Delta Romeo Bravo, standing by for a net.
November 4 in there, WA6LJS.
Yeah, November 4, Delta Romeo Bravo, David in Lakeland, Florida, standing by for the net.
Oh, okay, real good, Dave. Good signal in San Diego. That November 4 Delta, is it Delta Romeo Bravo?
That's correct. Number station 757. There was a YES station that was looking to check in or get a radio check, and I don't think anybody else heard him, but I did. Radio station ending in YES. Come back. Yeah, the band's a little snotty today. All right, I'll be on the side to the net. K4DRB.
KJ5BWB. KJ5BWB. I did come back to K4YES. He was a S5 in Belton, Texas.
Responded to anybody's, coming back to him.
Yeah, Roger. I had my SDR turned on at the time, but he was even stronger on the SDR than he was locally with me.
this is Kilo 1 Bravo, Oscar Bravo for the Air Force Flyers Club. That will begin in 5 minutes. 5 minutes to start. And any flyers that are able to stream YouTube live from K4YDB, this would be a great day to do it. There'll be pictures of the subject today, and we'll even should have the question posted there in case you did not hear well today. K1BLB, good day to bring up Charlie's YouTube live stream of the Air Force Flyers. WA6LJS. John, I'll bring Don in this morning. He'll be probably pretty busy with that logger there, so just to let you know, I'll do Don. Okay, real good. Thanks to Bob. WA6LJS, standing by for the net, top of the hour. One, two, three, four. Yes, WRPX. Just checking Charlie's, everything I see, aerial plane right now. K4YDB, K1BLB, nice job with the YouTube, Charlie. I love the streaming question, man. Very good.
K1BLB, K4YDB. Yeah, that's a little bit wider than I wanted. So we can talk about if we want to keep doing this, then I'll give you characters, how many you can go and make it easier.
Yeah, that looks nice. I just got it on a small screen. I haven't even brought it to the full page, full screen here. This is K1BLB, and 30 seconds to go.
It's K4YDB standing by for the Flyers.
morning. This is Kilo 1, Bravo, Oscar Bravo. My name is Bob. I'll be the Air Force Flight Subnet Controller this morning. I'm located 30 miles north of Boise in the Idaho Central Mountains. This net begins this time of year at 1500 Zulu Standard Time. Daylight savings time, I think. We meet on 14290 as best we can every day of the year, 7 days a week. You can see us on YouTube, and this is a good day to visit YouTube and search for K4YDB and see the Air Force Flyers Club Net streaming live. You'll have pictures of our subject today on there, and also have the question of the day if you are unable to copy. Let's see, we're also on NetLogger, and I will go down the NetLogger list this morning shortly and tell you who I see, then we'll ask for check-ins after that. We're also on Echolink, some of us during, but we will be on after the net, after the 73 round, if we're able to have one, and do a quick wrap-up on Echolink. Echolink note is AFSC, Air Force Flyers Club Net. Also, a good SDR to listen to is the Utah SDR2, and a number of SDRs across the country, too many to mention. But get on one of those if you can't hear me too well. I should be getting into SDR2, even though it's a short distance from me in Utah. Before speaking, if you're listening to an SDR, please turn your SDR down or it'll confuse you and us. The Flyers Club consists of military aviation members, both active and retired from all services air branches. We also very much like to welcome visitors to the net. You don't need to be involved with the military or aviation to check in. And we know there's an awful lot of people out there just listening, and that's just fine. Don't be afraid to join in, though, if you wish. Okay, please visit our website. It's at www.airforcesflyersclub.org to learn a lot more about us. Visit our website at airforcesclub.org. The net format is to go once down the initial check-in list, make a second call out for check-ins, and go to a 73 round to complete the net, time permitting. Please try to limit your comments to 2 minutes. This is a directed net to contact me, net control that is. Please use the words contact, relay, info, or check-in break. We are National Net and Scope, and we have relays all across the good old United States here. We're going to get you in one way or another, so give it a go. We'll do our best. With that, thus far on the list, on NetLogger, we have Don, K0ZNC. Good morning, Don. I'll relay you in this morning. Next, we have W5CIX, Clifford, down in San Antonio, Mobile. Good morning again, Cliff. Next, we have Sparky, that's Carl, in Sparks, Nevada, KF7GJO. Good morning, Carl. Next, we have Willie in Belton, Texas, KJ5BWB. Good morning, Willie. Next, we have Lee from Arlington, Texas, November 5, Bravo Echo. Good morning, Lee. Next, we have John, who's a net controller also and manning the NetLogger. That's WA6LJF out north of San Diego. Good morning again, John. Next, we have Brandon in Wiley, Texas. Good morning, Brandon. That is KI5SXE. Yep, sounds like a Yacer radio. Okay, next, we have Dale. Now, he's got thunderstorms big time rolling through there, so Dale will be listening. Good morning, Dale. And Dale's been helping out this morning on Echolink. So, sorry about that. Speaking of Echolink, that just timed out. That won't be good because I need to get Don in here in a moment. So, as I work on that, let's see. We have W5ABI. That's Joe in Las Cruces. Good morning again, Joe. Next, we have Ken in Northville, New York. I may need help with Ken. I think I can hear him here. He's been in before, and that's N2QX N2QIL. N2QIL. Next we have, speaking of New York, Upper State New York, W2WLB. Good morning, Bill. And after that we have Bob, Professor Bob in Pleasanton, California, NX6RG. Good morning, Bob. After that we have Tom out in Alabama, K4YDB. After that, down in Georgia, K4YDB, Charlie, who's the creator of our YouTube live stream there. Thanks, Charlie. Hope that works out well today. So far, it looks great. Next, we have Larry in Bentonville, Arkansas, W5EIT. Good morning to you, Larry. And after that, we have Dave in Lakeland, F111 guy, N4DRB. Good morning, Dave. After that, we have our Captain Jack, KM4CAX, one of our two P3 Orion pilots. After that, we've got Jay in Colorado Springs, N0LZY. After that, we've got Brian down in San Antonio, WB5DRI. Good morning to you, Brian. And in Fort Charlotte, we've got Gary, W4CUV. And then W5MOW. That's Tim in Texas. Morning, Tim. And last on the list at this moment, we have WB2JJO, and that's Ray, Petersburg, New Jersey. Good morning, Ray. And let's see. I'm gonna ask for any check-ins. Any check-ins? Anyone that wants to be on the list this morning, please go right ahead.
W4PUO, Bill.
Okay, W4PUO, we've got you.
Relay.
The Air Force flyers, come with your call sign slowly, your name and location, please.
Relay.
Was there a comment or check-in? Go ahead. Okay, I can't hear out here. He's very close. KB7, LAK, Justin, we got you on the list. And let's see, that sounded like Joe. Joe, I might ask you to relay him in or somebody else. Very good. Let's see, any other check-ins before I check with a couple of the East and West Coast? Any other check-ins? Okay, let's go out to New York. W2WLD. Bill, sir, would you please give a call out?
Yeah, welcome, Bob. This is W2WLD, upstate New York. Relaying for net control for the Air Force's Flyers Club. We're taking check-ins, members or guests. Please call now. It's pretty quiet, Bob.
Yeah, roger that. Nothing out here, and let's try John, WA6LJS, West Coast.
Will call. This is WA6LJS relaying for net control for the Monday morning Air Force Flyers Stand. We're looking for check-ins, either members or visitors. Call now.
Kilowatt Golf 5, Papa Tango Echo, KG5 PT, James.
Good morning, James. Just KG5 PTE, Bob. Back to net.
Okay, James, good morning. We got you on the list there. All right, at this point, I'm going to ask anybody that's mentioned on the list this morning and that has checked in, does anybody need to be an early out? So we'll get you up early. Any early out? Somebody way down there. Can anybody hear him?
Yeah, Justin's going to be an early out.
All right, put him to the head of the list there. Very good, Justin. We'll start to hear you. K1DLB, one more time before we start with our daily discussion question. Any other early outs? Okay, I heard an early out. I copy to W5 Mike. Let me see. Can you give me your call sign again? Okay, W5 Mike Alpha Whiskey. And tell me your name. We've got the W5 MOW. Is that you? Oh, okay, Tim. Very good. We got you on the list. We'll put you down as an early out. John will put you up at the top as an early out there, Mike. Very good. Any other early outs? Last call for early outs. Okay, nothing heard. The question for today is, it'll be regarding U.S. Naval Advanced Bases. They were called advanced bases, not advanced bases, because they weren't meant to be permanent, and saying advanced, I guess, lends a bit of temporary next to it. So U.S. Navy advanced bases were built globally by the United States Navy Seabees during World War II to support and protect U.S. military operations worldwide. Advanced bases provided the fleet with support to keep ships tactically available with repair and supply depots. Before Japan declared war on the United States, the U.S. Navy had a single fleet-sized advanced base in the territory of Hawaii. And you all know about that as Naval Station Pearl Harbor. During the war, the U.S. Navy Seabees built over 400 advanced bases, and they were categorized by size. Naval bases were either lions or cubs, while airfield stills were classified as either oaks or acorns. Lions and oaks were major facilities, while cubs and acorns were minor facilities. There won't be a question on that. It's just for creds. The larger bases could do refueling and overhaul, had dry docks, they could load troop ships and cargo ships, and could prepare amphibious assault ships. Some became major repair depots. The Seabees in World War II built most of the airfields used by all U.S. services. Fuel for ships, airplanes, and vehicles was in much demand. 25 million barrels of fuel was shipped to Pacific bases in just June of 1945. 25 million barrels in 1 month. During World War II, in Guam alone, 1 million gallons of aviation gasoline were needed each day. Over 325,000 CD troops built bases. Great. Okay, with that as an intro, we don't talk much about these bases, but we've talked over a few. And talked mostly about Pearl Harbor and how the war was ended a number of times. But here is the question for today. I'll refer you to Charlie's streaming YouTube link there, and you'll see these questions. There's two. They're not trick questions, and you can find them if you take down your browser, your internet search machine, and make room for Charlie. You can see the question. Here's the first one. Question number 1. What was the first large advanced base built in the Pacific after the start of the war? It was both a lion and an oak, so it was a big base. What was the first large advanced base built in the Pacific after the start of the war? It was both a lion and an oak, i.e. a large naval facility, and had more than one airstrip and could accommodate any aircraft. Here are your answer choices. Was it A? Answer A. Naval Advanced Base Espirito Santo. Was it answer A, Naval Advanced Base Espiritu Santo? Or is it answer Bravo, Naval Base Brisbane? Naval Base Brisbane. Or is it answer Charlie, Tinian Naval Base on island of Tinian, including Northfield, Westfield? Was it answer Charlie, Tinian Naval Base? Or answer Delta, Naval Base Fiji? Naval Base Fiji. So which one of these was the first large advanced base built in the Pacific after the start of World War II in the Pacific? And the second question, that's short. What is the CB's motto? What is the CB's motto? Is it A, build, fight, and win? Answer Alpha, build, fight, and win. Or is it Bravo, always first, always ready? Bravo is always first, always ready. And Charlie is builder, a busy builder, vicious fighter. Answer Charlie is busy builder, vicious fighter. Answer Delta is we build, we fight. Simply, we build, we fight. And the last multiple choice answer is Echo. And Echo is anything, anywhere, anytime. Anything, anywhere, anytime. Well, that's today's wrong question. Pictures on Charlie's website now, and the streaming question if you weren't able to get it. Does anybody need a repeat on any of that? Okay, nothing heard here. Well, I'm going to start at the top of the list. I know this is kind of unfair to Don, so I'm going to come right back to Don. He's an early out, K0ZNC, but I'm going to just skip up one here to give Don a little time. It's a little unfair for him. Let's go to KB7LAK, and Joe, would you like to bring in KB7LAK and relay for me? And caught some of that. I think he said Bravo and Echo. There's John, and 73 there, Justin. I barely get you. A little bit better on the SDR this morning. I'm glad you're there. Okay, let me go back to K0ZNC, and I left myself the relay in Don. So here we go. Don, K0ZNC, you're up, Don. I hope you got all that. Take it away. degrees later on today. And let's see, the wind now. Maybe a dry most of the rest of the day. So, I think that's going on down now. That's from the situation. Well, let's see, go to the question. My question number was, put me down for Charlie. And question number two, put me down for, I believe that was Delta. Built anytime, any day, anywhere. Or I can't remember the exact again there. But I believe it was Delta. So Charlie and Delta. Let's see, today is a normal day for me anyway. Today marks the 68th wedding anniversary day for my wife and me. First day, first wedding anniversary we had with COVID down. So my wife is coming over, and I don't know for sure when I was doing that. We're going to mark today as a memorable day. The whole family's coming, so just like I did there. Anyway, from the Genesis Channel 73 route, we hope to be there. And if I'm sure, I'll head back. I'll arrive home by 73 now. Back to the next K4YDB video. K4YDB 80 Okay, Don, copied all that, and all the best to you, and you were married a long time, and well done. There, it's great to get your sons coming over. Our life goes on, but yeah, we always get them. So, hopefully, you'll get through that today, especially with the help of your sons there. So, Don, thank you very much. And the answer I think you wanted was echo when you said anything, anywhere, anytime. So we'll put you down for echo. And thanks to you. And it's 73, Don. Let's just see you on the echo link later. We'll try to get you in. Okay, let me get my ample rest here. Let me go out to Tim in Texas. That's W5 MOW. Good morning, Tim. You're up for the Flyers Club, sir. Whiskey 5, Mike Oscar Whiskey. Tim, are you there? You're up. Anybody here? W5MOW, you're up. W6LJS. No, nothing here, bub. Yeah, I had him earlier. We'll skip over him at this time. Let's go out to Clifford. I know he's there. W5PIX. Good morning, Uncle Cliff.
Well, good morning, Commander. This is W5PIX here at San Antonio, being unloaded right now. And I'm torn between two, Charlie and Delta. I think Fiji was busy base also, but that is small out. But I'll go Charlie and Echo. It's a beautiful morning here in San Antonio after all the rain. But boy, what, at 5 o'clock this morning, it was flat coming down, and we ran over something getting out of our first customer. And bent around, so the only thing I can think of was curb, but I don't remember hitting it there. So we got a tire shop going to be bringing us a rim here in a little while, and we go down and load up our next load there. So, anyways, but other than that, sun shiny, and once the storm's clear, it's rather cold. But I was looking up there where Larry, our other truck driver that checks in sometimes, what is it, KBZO LTT, he's up in North Dakota, and it's in the teens up there at 19, and so, and I don't know how how much snow they got, but anyways, a bunch. Anyways, Commander, back to you, and this is W5PR inspected K4YDB.
Okay, Clifford, and Navy man. And we're answering Charlie and Echo in Colden, Texas. Very good. Good copy, Cliff. Well, let's move to Sparks, Nevada, and let's bring in Sparky. KF7GJO. KF7GJO. Good morning, Sparky.
Good morning.
Okay, very good, Carl. And Carl, as an air traffic controller, can determine your set and your age and how many feet you have by your approach speed. Okay. Carl, I have you down for Alpha and Echo. Alpha and Echo. Echo's got to be a lemon maker, a lemming maker. Very good, Carl. Yeah, I did read your notes with Sparky. You get up pretty early. And very good. We'll leave you for now, and we're going to go out to Willie in Belton, Texas. KJ5, BW. You're up, Willie.
Hello, good morning, Bob. K4YDB and the net from KJ5BWB. Willie here, and drizzly. Well, I say drizzly. It's moved on out now. It's just kind of gloomy. Everything's wet, though. We got 1.2 inches this morning, and just a few hours, so it was a nice little storm. But yeah, good questions. I don't know much about the first one, so I'm just gonna say Delta because who doesn't love Fiji? Am I right? I'd love to go to Fiji, take my pirate tattoo, and get on a ship. But as for the second question, I have a CB in my family. The motto is "We build, we fight." That one I'm pretty sure of. He gave me a coffee cup. He said it was his coffee cup for the ship. You know, he always had a cup he didn't care about because something might rock and the cup slam into the wall or whatever. It had some chips on it, and it had the CD's logo, as Charlie has displayed there on the live stream. But the motto on that coffee cup was "We build, we fight." So he showed me a lot of cool pictures and stuff. Anyways, I don't know too much about the Navy, but sure know a little about CBs. So I'll send it back to you, Bob. I'll probably be here for the 7-3 round if there is one, but if not, we'll holler at y'all later. K4YDB, KJ5BWB. Good morning.
Okay, William, what was your first answer? I guess your second is Delta. What was the first one?
Delta as well, Bob.
Okay, double D's. Gotcha. Very good, Willie. And we'll move on here. Who do we have next? That would be John. John, thank you for doing the net logger there. WA6LJS. You're up, John.
Okay, real good, Bob. Good signal. You're solid 20 over now. When you started this morning, it was a little below that, and now you've built up to 20. Good morning to the net. It's very clear blue sky. We had rain again last night, and I don't know if I'm going to stop this heavy rain we've been having out here in the West Coast. But we've got clear blue sky today, plenty of sun, so it's going to warm up to be pretty nice. I think it's about 50 degrees already. Let's see. Answer to the question. Well, I'm not sure, but I'm going to go with A Alpha for the first one. Sparky seems to know what he was talking about there. And the second one, Willie seems to know. So I'm going to go with the Delta. We build, we fight. So let me down for E and D, and we'll see how that goes. Other than that, nothing else going on here. We'll be here to the bottom. K4YDB, WA6LJS.
Great, John. We got you down for, those guys are pretty short, huh? So you're going to go with A and E. We shall see. This is K4YDB for station identification. Let's move on to, where am I? I'm going to Brandon in Wiley, Texas. KI5SXE. Good morning, Brandon.
Hey, howdy there. K4YDB, Bob. This is Brandon, KI5SXE. All is well down here. It should be up into about 68 degrees today in North Texas. And not too much else going on. It was raining last night, some thunderstorms, power went out, but it's back, so all is well. As for the questions, I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to go with Bravo and Delta. Not a whole lot of rationale, except for I figured Australia would be the fastest and most able to get a base going rapidly. So I would imagine they're the first base. But other than that, all is well on my end, and thanks for running the net. Thanks Charlie for the rolling questions. That's awesome on YouTube, by the way. So thank you for that. Anyway, back to you. K4YDB, this is Kilo India 5, Sierra X-Ray Echo, and 73.
Okay, very good. Got your answer, Brandon, there. Excuse me, I copied a 73. And next is 75OZ, and I just spoke with him on Echolink, and he says A and E. Also A and E. I think that's what he said. If I'm wrong, he'll let me know. Anyway, I guess the thunderstorms are pulling through there, but he's listening or something. Okay, let's go out to Chris in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And he's Steve only. And Chris, good morning to you. I know you can't be here. Thanks for listening. And after that, we have Joe in Las Cruces, W5ADI. W5ADI. Good morning, Joe. You're
Contact.
on the sir.
K1DOB and the flyer W5ABI. Good morning, Bob. Good signals, man. Good signals all around. We're lucky. We're copying you here in Las Cruces. Kind of a high cloud thing. Since that more very winds, we had 60 mile an hour gusts. So I'm sitting out here looking at the antenna as we speak. Very high. It's going pretty well. So it held up yesterday. Anyhow, boy, I'm going to go with Alpha on the first one and Echo on the second. I don't know if I'm right. I'm guessing. Anyhow, we'll be here at the bottom. Thanks for running the net. K1DOB, W5ABI.
Okay, Joe. Very good. Get you down for Alpha and Echo. Sound good. Let's see. Let's go to Ken in Northville, New York. N2 TYL, November 2, Quebec, India, Lima. Ken, good morning. You're up for the flyer.
N2 Steve only.
Okay, see it now. Thank you for that, Jack. The Steve only. So, howdy hi there, Ken. Well, there's somebody in New York I know there. Oh, that's Bill. X6RG, Captain Bill. Good morning, Bill.
Yeah, he gave Bob full time, but I think he wanted W2WLD. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, all. Propagation is fair today. Signal seems to be dropping a bit here. I got a lot of noise. Well, I got to use my snowblower again. Friday and Saturday we had two fairly large storm fronts, and total accumulation of snow was about 10 inches. So I got some good exercise out there clearing the driveway. The first round just covered trees with icy snow, and consequently there were a large instances of power outage. I think a total of 80,000 people were without power throughout the capital district of New York. So it was a bit of a pain. The question, well, I'll take the second one first. Many times, I grew up in Rhode Island. I would be going south on Route 1 toward the beaches, and would go by Quonset Naval Air Station to my left as I was headed south, and to the right was the CV base. They had a big sign there, CV logo, and I do think that the logo was "We Build, We Fight." And on the first one, I'm just going to go with guys ahead of me that seem to know what they're talking about. So put me down for Alpha. So that's Alpha Delta. Alpha Delta, please, Bob. K1DOB, W2WLD.
Okay, Bill, we've got you down for Alpha and Delta and snow in upstate New York and power outages abound. Yep, and if you don't have a generator, you need to get one. Yeah, we would survive without it, but I like having them. Life keeps going, and we maintain our internet. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's go to Professor Bob Schroeder. Bob's been conferring with Schroeder, his pet there, his dog, and that's NX6RG. No, that's Bob, not Schroeder. NX6RG. Bob, you're up.
Morning, Bob. K1DOB in the group. NX6RG. Well, Schroeder's standing by for his walk. But he's patient this morning, so at least I got enough time to listen out for the answer. Well, interesting questions. I don't know a great deal about the CBs, but I'm going to break with a trend here. Everybody's choosing Alpha, but I'm going to choose Bravo for the first one, because I think that's just free to say. I don't know. It rings a bell, but I'm not sure where. But I'm going to go with Bravo because I think we started out in Australia. Anyway, I think that's right. So So I'm just going to go with Bravo for my first answer. For the second answer, I don't know. By the process of elimination, I ended up with Delta, but I'm not sure if that's right either. But anyway, put me down for Bravo and Delta this morning, Bill. And I really played ignorance on this one for sure. I'm going to be one and done. I'll wait for the answer, and then I'm going to go take Schroeder for his walk. My wife's got, I think a meeting later, so anyway, she's not going to be able to walk the dog this morning. So with that, back to you, and I'll be one and done. K4YDB and X6RG.
Okay, NX6RG, K4YDB, very good, Bob. We've got your answers as Bravo and Delta. And we'll give you a 73, Bob. Thanks for joining us this morning, as always. Okay, let's go way out to Alabama, and that would be Tom. Good morning, Tom. K4YES. You're up, Tom.
Kilo Charlie 3, Kilo Yankee Foxtrot.
Frequencies in use. K4YES, Tom, are you still there? I heard at first you dropped out, somebody talked over you, then you came back and you went down again there. You want to give me one more time, if you have a couple of answers, just give me your answers. Give me your answers. Okay, I got you down for Alpha and Delta. Tom, very good. You came back there. Alpha and Delta. Alpha and Delta is Tom's answer. Very good. You made it back in there, Tom. Okay, we're going to move down to Cartersville. That would be Charlie running that. That's him. That's him on the YouTube stream there. Wave, Charlie. Oh, wave. Wave on the YouTube. How the time delay. Okay, Charlie, K4YDB, you're up.
K1BOB, K4YDB. Good morning, Bob. Morning to all the flyers out there and all the visitors we have. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Right now it's about 56 degrees here. Not supposed to get out of the mid-60s today, and then we got rain coming in tomorrow. I guess that stuff's coming out of Texas, headed our way. Anyway, conditions are not the greatest here today, but I am copying just about everybody. The one that I normally have is Tom YES. He's just too close to me. I can't copy him at all. Right now I've been just tinkering around the house this morning, doing some work in the kitchen, trying to get things cleaned up. Right now I did this thing yesterday. I put this together. It looks pretty good to me. I like it. Just had to move a lot of things around, but it's working okay so far as I can tell. As far as the question goes, Bob, you didn't send me the answers. You know that, right? You sent me the question, but you didn't send me the answers. Anyway, put me down for Alpha and Delta. That's the best I can come up with. Anyway, K1BOB, K4YDB. I'm back to net.
Okay, Charlie. Mama didn't raise no fool. At least most of the time. And I scrubbed out of the answers. I usually have answers and some information on the answers on my script here. But that's the locked up copy. I appreciate you doing that. Yeah, I think the screen there on the right with the questions is just wonderful. And nobody asked for to say the questions again this morning, so I guess we got them through okay. My secret is to make sure I slow down when I give those things and say them twice and be very articulate. But it's hard to beat type on the screen scrolling there, Charlie. So, hey, thanks very much for doing that. And you stretched me a little bit. I had to figure out how to do a PDF on what I was doing my text with. But I did it. So, yeah, Charlie could take PDFs on there. And I think another's going off too. Maybe a Word document. I don't have those. Okay, Charlie, very good. Answer Alpha and Delta. Sort of a living line there with Alphas and Deltas. Let's go to Larry. I'm going to give Larry a try. He's in Arkansas. W5EIT. Whiskey 5 Echo India Tango. Larry, good morning. Okay, nothing heard. No club info. That's kind of low percent a little bit. So we'll try the next one. N4DRB in Lakeland. That's Dave. And Dave's probably there. Morning, Dave. You're up.
Hey there, Bob. How you doing? Good day to all the flyers out there. And by the way, glad to have received your correspondence, your email. And nice having a little email chat with you. Beautiful day here in Central Florida. What can I say? It's seasonably seasonable, and nice sunshine, a little breeze in the trees, and it's pretty nice. I'll go with A and D because that seems to be the general consensus. I wasn't able to really receive the questions that well, nor do I think I would have really have known the answer anyway, so I'm just going to chicken out and go with everybody else. And other than that, just a nice day and pleasure checking into the net. Over.
Okay, Dave, and very good. Thank you for the F1 on that nice F111 picture there. And good to confer with you on the emails there. And Dave is doing living on this, A and D, Alpha and Delta. So very good, Dave. And next we're going to move up to Georgia. That would be KM4CAX. Our Navy captain, I believe he's got a CD tattoo on his right arm. What about it, Jack? You're up, KM4CAX. Stand by contact. Okay, Jed, no T2. I'm disappointed, Dad. Maybe you get a P3 on there somewhere across your back. Let's get you down for Alpha and Delta, and you're going to give us the 73 there from your 50-degree weather. And so 73, Jack, thank you for joining us. Let's see, let's go to San Antonio. That was Brian at WB5BRI. Brian, what do you know? You used to be on the Pacific for a bit, weren't you?
Oh, a little bit, I guess, Bob. Good morning, K4YDB. Internet, this is WB5DRI, Brian, down here in San Antonio. Good morning to all. Good to be back on the net here. Very nice day going on down here in San Antonio. I think we're going to be up in the high 70s today, maybe 77, 78. And we're up to about, looks like around 60 degrees right now. So anyway, and it's fairly clear and, well, it's a little bit cloudy, but I would say partly cloudy. But not bad day at all. Gonna be very nice. I have to take my wife to an appointment here in a little while, so I'm gonna just be one and done this morning, Bob. But good to hear everybody, and thanks for running the net and getting us all in there this morning. And thanks to Charlie there for the live stream. Great live stream going on YouTube there. And on your question there, Bob, yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Alpha for the first question, and also Delta for the second question. I think it's Espiritu Santo, an island in the Pacific there. I'm going to go with that. And Delta, we build, we fight, I think is their the CB's motto there. So those are my answers, and I may stick around to hear the answers to the questions, but I am going to have to get ready for my wife's appointment there. So I'll say 73s to all the flyers, and everybody have a great day out there. Sure enjoying the net this morning, as always. Back to you, Bob. K4YDB. WB5DRI. Back to that. Good day, everybody.
Okay, Brian. Very good. We'll get you down for Alpha and Delta and a 73 to take care of the lights there. So very good on you there. Let's see. There was I heard a contact at one point. I heard a contact just before Brian. Contact, are you there?
Yes, sir. Kilo Radio 4 Sierra Hotel in Florida. A little late check-in here. Back to you.
Okay, I got a Florida station. Give me a call sign one more time. I didn't quite get it all.
Kilowatt Radio 4 Sugar Hotel. KR4FHR.
Okay, got it that time. Kilo Romeo 4 Sierra Hotel. Well, good morning to you. What you got for the Flyers this morning? Thanks for joining us.
Well, it's a little windy here again today, so no flying. And anyway, just kind of hanging around. So otherwise, it's nice weather, just the wind's kind of like the Midwest. But hanging in there, I didn't hear the question, so I'll hang around till the end of that. Anyway, good to talk to everybody. Great signals coming here this morning. Back to you, KR4FH.
Okay, Rich. Well, thank you for joining us. And we're just about that. A couple more to go here for the bottom of the list. We'll explain the answer today. Let's see. We'll go back on the list here, and let's go to Gary in Port Charlotte, Florida. W4 CUV Whiskey 4 Charlie Uniform Victor. Gary, you're up. Good morning. Whiskey 4, Charlie Uniform Victor, you're up. Okay, nothing else from Florida. Let's go up to New Jersey. That's WB2, Juliet Oscar. That's Ray. WB2, JJO. Go ahead, Ray. Good morning.
K4YDB from WB2JJO. Good morning to you, Bob, and all the players on the net. Boy, I tell you what, this is a rough neck to copy this morning. Propagation was on last week, but people are waiting for a full road guys out on the SPR. We have a beautiful sunny day here in Phoenix. It's 60 degrees right now, and pretty close, like I said, whole sunshine, so it's going to be a good day for doing things outside. I'm not sure how well you copy me, but my answers are going to be for the first question, I'm going to go with Alpha. I'll say it again, Alpha. And the second question is Delta. The second question is Delta. So my answers are Alpha and Delta to the question. And
Okay, Ray, very good. I've got you down for Alpha and answer Delta. Another Alpha and Delta there. And, although the Atlantic Ocean has a moderating effect being brought up in Connecticut right on the coast there. And, it's a little warmer in the winter, and snow doesn't last. And it's also a little cooler in the summer for the offshore wind. So, very good. Well, that's the benefit of being so close to the coast where you're at in southern Jersey. Okay. Thanks, Ray. Let's say hi to Steve in San Diego, K6PX. He's with us in spirit today. Steve only. Good morning, Steve. And next we have Lee out in Belleville, Texas, W4 PUO. What do you think, Lee?
W4 PUO, you're up, Lee.
Well, you must have had to leave. I normally get them well, too, John. Let's see. We'll go to James, Delta, Texas, KG5PTE. James, good morning.
Well, good morning, Bob. K1BOB, KG5PTE here, and just heard that other Florida station check in. Holt, Florida, not too far from Eglin Air Force Base, where I was stationed at for many years, so good to have him join us and check in. And the other guy, Tim, that checked in earlier, W5MOW, we know him. I texted him, and he said he had to go because his granddaughter, something happened with his daughter or something, and he had to leave, but he apologized for not sticking around. Anyway, Alpha and Delta is going to be my answers. And my great uncle, my grandmother's brother on my mom's side, my grandmother on my mother's side, my Uncle Lum, he was a CB, and he used to talk about it all the time, being a CB. And when I was at Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana, they had a CB unit there on the east side of the base, and they were a very big unit there of CBs on the base. So anyway, thanks for the question, and I'll turn it back to you, Bob. K1BOB, KG5PT.
Okay, James, very good. Yeah, a lot of us have known when there was a CD base. A big deal. Huge deal. Couldn't have done the world without them. Okay, James, I got you down for Alpha Delta, no surprise. And let's go to Arlington, S4BE. Why are you so low on the list, Leon? Did you migrate down there? Anyway, good morning, Lee. You're up to the fire, sir.
Yeah, K1BOB, N5BE. It's the vagaries of NetLogger. I can't explain it. It even logged me out. I don't know why it did that. So I need to become more NetLogger-ish and not just an appliance operator, apparently. I've been sitting here, down here at the end of the list, and I've been humming Bally High and remembering that great American propaganda training movie, The Fighting Seabees, where the tactical bulldozer was introduced to us. So I'm going through this, and I love Charlie's, what he did here. So on the first one, I'm going down through the list, and I'm using the W2WLD logic here. That was too close to the front line. First to south. At the time, it was too close. I think they needed to be close to be effective, but not close enough to be bombed. Australia, Brisbane, that was, too far away. Tinian, behind enemy lines. So just the elimination, process elimination, I'm going with Delta. Why not? Again, Bally High. And then, on the on question 2, it's Delta. That was kind of a layup there. So, but I appreciate it, Bob. And if anyone knows why I got NetLogger rejected, boy, I'd like to know. So, all right, K1BOB, N5BE.
I don't know, Lee. I don't know. We got the Delta. I don't know. I saw Brian, KG5DRI was on there twice. I think John's trying to get our count up. That's what. So who knows what reason there, but it is what it is. Yeah, I thought I saw you. Usual quarter of the way down the list, and then where do we go? Okay, Delta. Very good, Leon. And we'll come around to you later. Let's try Jay. That's Jay in Colorado Springs, Colorado. November 0, Lima, Zulu, Yankee. Good morning, Jay.
Hey, good morning. Fire Cat, K4YDB, and 0LZY. I really don't have any idea. I'm going to be a lemming. The only other update here is really, really windy in Colorado Springs. Staying in, listening to the net. We'll go from there. K1DOB and 0LZY, that's the net.
Okay, very good, Jay, and nice copy from Colorado Springs. So, got you down there is Alpha and Delta. And thanks for joining us this morning. Next, we have Rich in Florida. That's KR4 Sierra Hotel. Good morning, Rich.
Yes, sir. Good morning. This is Ed again. Some guy asked if I'm down here in England. Matter of fact, I'm in Holt. That time 3 miles north of Fuel 6. Inside restricted area 2951. So regularly I hear and see the sounds of freedom over. Anyway, it's good to be on the net. I didn't catch the question, but I'll leave it back to you guys. Otherwise, windy day here, and we'll talk to you around down the net. KR4SH clear.
Okay, Rich, good copy there. Now, Eglin, I guess that's for Holtis. I hadn't heard of that down there. I've been to Eglin many, many times. Big area. Love it down there. Okay, and didn't hear the question. You can see it on YouTube right now, by the way. It's still scrolling there, but I'm about to give the answer, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see, last on the list, I have Craig, Nebraska, Lincoln. WD0, Charlie, Sierra, Foxtrot. Good morning, Craig. You're up. One more time. WD0, Charlie, Sierra, Foxtrot. You're up, Craig.
WD0 CSF, you're up, Craig. Nothing here, Bob.
Nothing here. Thank you, John. This is K1BOB. Have I missed anybody on today's list? Did I overlook anybody, or they weren't there, and they're there now, and you haven't had a chance to speak? Come now, please. Did we miss anybody on the list this morning? Okay, this is Kilo 1, Bravo, Oscar, Bravo, and we got a pretty big list this morning. We'll see how it's doing. And I want to thank Charlie again for streaming this on YouTube. He does a lot of work there. It really came out good, I thought, this morning. But if you do it as a controller, you got to give Charlie a heads up if you want to post some pictures or something. But I certainly advise doing it. And when you do bring it up, give him a thumbs up. I got to do mine right now so I forget. I just give him a thumbs up. And trust me, I won't let you give more than one thumbs up. Okay, the question was, what was the first large advanced base built in the Pacific after the start of the war? It was both a lion and an oak, i.e. it was a tremendously large base that supported ships and could do about anything and all sorts of aircraft. Well, I'll skip right to the answer. I think most of you got it right. It was Naval Advanced Base Espirito Santo. Now, why did I find this answer? I was talking to a guy out on the island the other day, which is 6,500 miles from Idaho, and so probably a few of you know I do. I'll get up on Google Earth and look to where I'm talking. And I found a couple of airstrips there. I found some historical stuff, so I researched it, and Espirito Island, I think it's got another name to it also, but it was the first and the largest at that time out there in the Pacific. Yeah, Vanuatu, and Dale knows how to pronounce it, is the name of the island, VANUATU. But the base, the place was called Espirito Santo, and Espirito stands for alcohol, actually. That's a spirit, so I don't know how they got the name. Anyway, maybe there's something the CB62 made alcohol. I don't know. Well, the airfield there, it closed in 1946 as far as the Air Force was concerned at the conclusion of the war, and it was given to the folks that lived on the island, and it's still being used today as a commercial airport there. It's about the only field. And it's a pretty good size island, but not huge. And all those pictures you see on Charlie's YouTube, right after the CD, it's coming up right now. That's the seaplane base they had there, right on the shore. Kind of a protected area there. And the next picture is an overview of their main base over to the right side of the picture. And that was their main large field runway. And the next picture is one of the huge Navy dry docks. They could stick just about any ship into one of those and work on them hard. And there's some other miscellaneous pictures here of the Seabees out in the Pacific working their way to the Isle of Japan, as they called it. Okay, another interesting thing about advanced space exploration, at one time, Major Pappy Boynton and his Black Sheep were stationed here. It wasn't the first assignment, and it was like the second one along the way for that group. Flyers flying the F-4 course there. But at one time, they were out of that field there at Frico, Santo. So interesting bit of history about the Black Sheep. That was one of their places they worked at it. Then they went to the smaller Exxon places out in the middle of nowhere like the series was about on TV. Okay, I think that's about it on that. The second question was, and you looked at the little model on the TV picture on Charlie's thing. It says can do. It was probably a unit patch, but it kind of looks like the CB patch too. But the answer was, and most of you got it right, we build, we fight. So anyway, as a postscript to this whole thing, at the close of World War II, almost all the bases were closed that were advanced bases, and many more were abandoned completely and given over to the country or island that it was on. A vast amount, a huge amount of vehicles, supplies, and equipment at the bases was written off being too costly shipments to the U.S. It wasn't worth it. Much of the equipment was destroyed or just dumped, like was the case on the Strait of Santo, into the ocean there offshore. That would provide tourists new places to go snorkeling and scuba diving to see all the stuff they dumped overboard, airplanes, piece and a half trucks, that sort of thing. So some of those airports, as in Strait of Santo, were given to the local government. It's still used today, and some were used for military purposes too. Anyway, it's a living legacy, if you will, to the post-war CB's history there. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. It's gonna have to be a real quick 73 around here, but I'm willing to do it if you, or do it by exception, because we will get to 30, whatever we have today, that quickly. So how about we do this by exception? First, I'm going to ask, does anybody have a question on that answer? Then I'll just open it up for anybody that has a comment. So first, does anybody have a question on today's question they'd like to voice? Okay, let's see. I'm going to go by exception here and kind of go down the list real quickly. Let me see if Don is there. See if he's got a last comment. Don, do you have a last comment for the Flyers? We're on the 73 round of stores, the quick 73 round. Go ahead, Don. He's coming.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay, thank you, Don. 73 to you. I think Justin had to get to work. I'm not sure. K4YDB, any last comments, Justin? Nothing. How about Tim? W5MOW. Last comment, quick. This is K1DOB. We're going to go down the list quick here. How about W5PIX? Quick comment, Cliff. You're up.
All righty, Captain. Commander.
Captain Commander saying, anyways, 7-3's everyone on our way over to get a load of hooch, and, well, I bought it, but, yeah, I thought Fiji was the first one, so, but I had a neighbor that was a CBer, and, he, was on one there, but he was a mechanic. But anyway, 730-1W5PIX, Mobile, clear. See you on Echo Link.
Okay, see you on Echo Cliff, thank you. Yeah, you didn't have the benefit of the lemon formation. Let's go to KF7GJO. Carl, 73 round.
Okay, nothing bad. First things up for is right six.
73, Carl, thanks for joining us as usual. Let's go to Willie, KJ5, BWD. Willie? KJ5, BWD. Willie, comment? Yep, thing heard. Let's go to John. Thank you for the help this morning with the net logger. John Cinnadena without you. WA6, LJS. Go ahead, John.
Okay, real good, Bob. Yeah, the good net. Just about everybody coming in locally here. And you're up to 20 over, about 10 minutes ago you came up to 20 and stayed there. And I don't know what's going on with NetLogger. I didn't do it, but occasionally stations double up. A couple of them come in twice. And I don't know what's causing that. And then I think somebody mentioned that they were clicked off, but it's acting strange. Anyway, 73, and we'll over to Echo Link in a few minutes. K4YDB, WA6LJS.
Okay, thanks, John, and thanks for the reminder. We'll be on Echo Link directly following this round here. Let's try Brandon in Wiley, Texas. KI5SXC. Brandon, final comment.
Yeah, great question. Thanks, Bob, and 73s, everybody. Y'all have a great day. KI5SXC, Dr. Net.
Okay, thank you, and thanks for joining us. And W5OC, he had given me AD. He had the right answer early on the net to Echo Link. We'll see on Echo here in a little bit, Dale. Let's see. Bowling Braves, receive only. 73 to you, Chris. How about W5ABI? Just right still there. Final comment, Joe.
Yeah, K1DOB and the Flyers, W5ABI. Good net, Bob. Well, I got half of them right. I got 50%, so not all bad. 73. K1DOB, W5ABI.
Thanks, good signal, Joe. Well, let's see, and Ken in New York was receive only 73 to Ken and 2 QIL. And Bill, E&D, you strengthened the lemon line, I think. Bill, W2WLB, final comment.
Okay, Bob, thank you. Enjoyed it. 73 all. W2WLB, back to you.
73. Let's see, Bob won 73, X6RG, a shorter there. And let's go to K4YES. Correct answer, Tom. Well done. K4YES, are you there, Tom? Final. Nothing else. Back to Charlie in Cartersville, K4YDB. Thanks again, Charlie. Nice job with all that. You're up.
K1BOB, K4YDB. Yeah, it was a great net today. I had fun with the question. And by the way, we had 29 viewers today on that question. We only had 30 check into the net, so it's pretty good. I enjoyed doing it. I like to do it again, but somebody's got to send me another question. Anyway, I'll say 7-3s, everybody. Everybody have a great day. I'll be on Echo Link for at least a round. I got a lot of things going on over here. K1BOB, K4YDB. I'm back tonight.
Very good, Charlie. Thank you. I know how to do that PDF conversion from what I use here, so we'll make that work again sometime. Maybe not every week, though. Okay, M4D. Where am I? Larry, W5CIT, I think we already did here. And let's go back to, I think there's something went through here. Maybe it's me. Pregnant pause. Dave Lakeland, M4DRB, final comment? Okay, I think I missed the last time draft, so let's try Jack. I think he went 73. KM4QRX, draft comment? Okay, I think Ryan went 73, and let's see, Gary in Port Charlotte is bringing down. Let's go back to Ray. Ray got the answer right in New Jersey. WB2, JJO. Ray, final comment.
K4YDB from WB2JJO. Thank you for running it. Questions, by the way. So I'll say 73s, and we'll see you probably tomorrow. WB2JJO. 73s, everyone.
Okay, 73, Ray, thanks for joining us. And there was a comment. Come with a comment now. Was there a comment?
A comment? Go ahead if there's one. I guess you give it a 75 PIX.
Okay, thanks. So let's try, I think Lee wasn't there last time. Let's go back out to James. KT5PTE, James, final comment.
All right, Bob, K1BOB, KT5PTE, and Willie should be in here. That might have been him trying to jump in here. He's mobile right now, and he said he was occupied, and he called him on the 73 round, so he's liable to come in here real quick. So 73s, catch y'all on Equilink, KG5PT.
Okay, thanks. Willie, if you're there, give us a call. Okay, let's do that. Let's go to N5BE. Lee, you're up. Final.
Yeah, K1BOB, N5BE. Well, I'm going to watch that question right out of my hair. Valley High and 73, Bob. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, there's a lot of good movies from the Pacific. Was it Yulebrenner or one with the bald head? The King and I, was that it? Okay, thanks for that, Lee. And let's try Jay, N0LZY. Jay, any last comments for the Flyers, sir?
No last comments. K1BOB, N0LZY. Just a big thanks to Charlie for hosting the questions. 73s, everyone, is after that.
Roger that. I'm glad about that. 73, Jay. And let's try Rich. KR4SH. There's Passon here. Are you there, Rich? Oh, you passed on the question. I got it. All right, nothing heard. Last on the list. Excuse me. And it's Craig in Lincoln, Nebraska. We'll try you again. WD0CSF. Craig, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Craig, we're just about to close down the Air Force Flyer. For that, I was wondering if you had any last comments for the group this morning. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm not in the military or associated with it at all from the past, but you guys have a real interesting net, and I was just sitting here listening to it. The question was great. I'm going to have to stop by more often, but I'm not a CB or anything. I'm just
Okay. Very good. You don't need to be, and we've got a lot of listeners, and we're happy to have you join us. You do not need to be a veteran by any means. Lots of people join us. So I'm glad to have you. Glad to have you with us this morning, Craig, and our high signal here in Idaho. Okay, well, with that, I think we covered everybody on the list this morning, at least once. And I'll just, this is K1BOB. I like to be out here about 25 after because another net starts coming in and tuning up. and we told them we'll be off by the half hour, so I got a couple of moments here before we go to the Echo Link. Let me ask for any last check-ins. Any last check-ins for the Air Force Flyers Club now? Please come now with your call sign, name, and location. K4YDB calling. Okay, the first one I have there, I think is W2COF. I think I have that right. You said you're mobile on 5 lots. Name and location, sir, on the mobile. Okay, gotcha. Off PCH, Colorado Springs, and you're down in Arizona. And call sign of Whiskey Zero Charlie Oscar Sierra on 5 lots. Well, you're doing very good. Very good. You reached the Air Force Flyers Club net conclusion. So if you want to come back with your name, I'll see what your signal strength is for you. Okay, Rick, very good. Been out there many times on business. And you were a 5'8", actually you topped out there at 5'9" for a second. So a good 5'8" there. What kind of antenna? Very good. Understand. Used a lot of handsticks in the past, and very good in the RV. And thanks for joining us this morning. I'll break with you, sir. Any other check-ins for the Air Force Flyers? I thought I heard somebody else. Any other check-ins? Name, call sign, name, and location, please. All right, with that, we're going to wrap up the Air Force Flyers Club net. I'm going to go over to the Echo Link on the AFSC node, Air Force Flyers Club node, and see some of you there. We have a few on there already. And so with that, I'm going to relinquish the frequency to general use and give my 73 to everybody. 73, K4YDB. Frequency is clear.